Hi, my name's Lili.
And I'm Ksenia.
Welcome to Cunt Slumber Party.
We're super happy to see you again.
For you to see us.
Yeah. We're happy to be here once again with some fresh, burning topics that we really need to discuss.
Hot goss.
Hot goss. really just happened.
Or gospel.
Don't bring your past into our future, please.
Past, present, maybe future. I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
Maybe not. We just turned this show into
Bible talk.
Yeah, Bible talk. Missionary.
I love missionary.
Actually, one of the things I wanted to ask you, since we're already at the missionary.
Easy.
If you could choose like a favorite position and rename it, like give it your own name, what would it be?
Oh man, I have no idea.
No, you don't have a favorite position that you want to rename?
I think maybe like I'd rename Doggy as Plowmaster.
What master?
Plowmaster. Or the plower.
The plower.
Plower power.
Or power. Okay. I was expecting you for some reason to name something after you. To like
I definitely would. But I didn't want to seem too full of myself, you know. We're only on our second episode here.
Let's do it in the Lili.
If I were to be a sex position, though, I think I would be... I don't know. Maybe missionary.
Really? Is it because of your past?
Yeah, I like to keep in touch with God no matter what I do. No, it's because I have my nipples tattooed.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, I enjoy looking at it. You know, like...
And that's the goal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm all about me.
That's me in my sex life. All about me.
It's all about me.
Don't have sex like this. It's a joke.
No, yeah,
don't
really,
think it's like
I'm
it's
actually
not how
I'm
it's
a giver, and everyone should be a giver.
Yeah.
You give and you receive.
And that's the balance of it.
Exactly. And sorry, we have a message from one of the...
Hello. Like, this is like she said, I'm coming in very professional today.
Our good friend Patricia just messaged us, slippery chair. Slippery chair.
It is a very slippery chair.
We're sitting on some very slippery chairs. But yeah, this is how we got into the whole sex talk, I guess. Right? No, this was before. Sorry, you guys, I'm lost already. We're what? 3 minutes in.
So we can circle back.
Circle back.
To the topics that we really wanted to discuss. Yeah. One of them, as I said, is a very fresh, burning, just in. We wanted to discuss our party that happened 2 months ago, and maybe share some of our thoughts and impressions.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea. So I think I'll start. One of my favorite things about the party is you may have seen me, but I was working on the door, and I really appreciated and love that every single person that came with the intention to play. This event was very nice. We've kind of talked about our previous events and what maybe didn't work for us, and how maybe some things, like some aspects of the party, kind of led to disappointment because it wasn't what we were looking to do and what we weren't looking to achieve. This time it was. Every single person that came with the correct intentions. Everyone had fun. Our playroom was very full.
Yep.
Yeah, like all of our DJs did an incredible job, as always. Lulu played an awesome set, and the playroom was on fire. And yeah, I mean, every single DJ did. They always do.
Yeah, and we had a last moment replacement. And either elastics really pulled through
served
and
cunt.
Served cunt. Yeah, that was amazing. Starting from the look, finishing with the set, start to finish. Yeah. The dance floor was full. People were dancing, like actually enjoying the music, and it was very, 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 very pleasant for me to see, because like obviously having any changes in your lineup right before the event is super stressful, and this is kind of was the main thing was that edition of Kant. Everything changed last moment, and we had to adapt a lot, which At kind of
Yeah,
how
like
it goes with the events, but I'm happy we managed to pull through, and the event like left me with a very good feeling because the like you mentioned, the crowd was amazing. We're super happy. People that came looked incredible, acted even better, and yeah, just very pleasant to see. There were some small things, of course, that we will probably mention.
I mean, we can mention it now. I think it'd be a good time. We'd really appreciate a lot of you hearing us about last talk and keeping practices in their spaces. We did have to clean up wax again on our hands and knees, which we don't love. Please. And like, you know, it's okay. We get it. It happens. It was very crowded. Like, there were a lot of people in the playroom. We understand that you are there to play and that, you know, it happens. But, you know, for me personally, I would not take and pour wax on a very nice carpet. That's me. Personally. I know that if I did that, my mother would be very unhappy with me. I don't know how it works in your house, but it's not how it works in my house. So please keep the wax in the wax areas like we've asked before. And
yeah, maybe a little teaser for our anniversary. We want to do something special for you and for ourselves. We want to try to do something different. So we decided to kind of reimagine our sensory corner and maybe make it into a sensory room.
Yeah, we want to give you guys more space to explore. You know, this is what our party is for, and
but the exploration of those practices should not cross the room. Like, do not exit the room with the candles. Yeah. We know it's very pretty, and you think you're gonna be so careful and do so great but if you take it out.
You know,
but
like it can stain.
Yeah, just so you know, for example, all of the red candles, most probably they will stain because of the way they're made, and usually the like dye you use for them, it stains even skin, so you need to consider that. So please be careful with this in your home and at our party. We would really appreciate it.
I know we look fantastic on our hands and knees, but like I'd much rather be on my hands and knees for something else than cleaning up wax off a carpet.
Preach. Literally nothing to add to that point. Maybe another thing I personally would love to touch on and maybe kind of talk about it is pictures in the club, why we put stickers on your phones and why we ask you not to film and not to take pictures inside. And it's not just our rule, it's general rule of the space we're in, of Ankali. Maybe some of you keep doing it because you really don't understand what's the point of it. Because we had to have an interaction with someone who was trying to film in the garden, which is, guys, people go into the club to act maybe in a ways that they wouldn't act outside of the club, maybe look in a way that they wouldn't look outside of the club. It is a place for all of us to be free and to be safe in those expressions. And feeling the camera onto you, or knowing that there is a possibility that someone is going to be filming you, or you might be in the picture, even if in the background, it really takes away from this feeling of freedom and comfort of like being in the space. So it's like, it's simple as that. It's your respect to others around you, to let them enjoy the night without having to think about how they look at certain point, or how they dance, or how they talk, or how they sit, and be just conscious of their surroundings. Like,
yeah, like for you may be capturing a moment that you want to remember forever, but that same moment may be ruining someone else's time. Like, this may be a moment that they remember and think about for a long time, and kind of, you know, changes their perspective of going to a safe space and like a safer space, you know. It's really important. Trust me, I know. I love taking pictures. It's my passion. But the second that you step into the club, you don't take any pictures. This includes the garden, you know, like we put stickers on your phone, and I do remind you on the door. So there's no excuse. Like, when we see this and we see you, like, I remember you. I know who's coming. And so please, like, respect when we ask you not to do it.
Yeah, and also we want you to just enjoy the moment. We have the photo booth for you to capture your looks, to somehow commemorate the night and have a physical maybe memory of it.
Like
and
last
of how
edition.
beautifully you look. But like that's it. Like be in the moment, enjoy the night, keep it in your memories. Actually, focus on that. This is why also in the playroom we completely forbid even taking the phone out, so people can actually relax and be in the moment, be present, not be on the phone, because it also stops you from interacting with other people. So just leave your phone in your bag and enjoy the
I
night.
guarantee there's nothing is that important, you know. Yeah. If it is, then you can step outside or, you know.
Of course, sometimes we text you on Telegram some things during the night and invite you to play games with us, but
just don't check it when you're on the dance floors. Like, this is also, like, for me, this is a personal preference. It's obviously not a rule. But, like, it's not fun when you're on the dance floor and a bright screen is next to you lighting up the place. You know, like, it's so easily, there's so many other spaces that we provide that you can kind of chill and hang out, that you can go on your phone. So the places that you're really kind of being immersed in and spending this time with the people around you, it's important to focus on that, you know. But we understand last edition we did not have a photo booth, sadly. But for our anniversary, we will. So don't worry. Come prepared and bring cash, because it's cash only. Please don't ask me to do a QR. I'm not going to.
And also the entrance is cash only, as always. It has never been by card.
Never.
And it's always been by cash. So please just pay by cash on the entrance, and then you can use your card inside the club for the bar, for example. But like, please.
We also, like, I want to talk about a little bit about safety. We've talked about no photos. They do, for the women that are listening that maybe are just normal club goers anyways, they have some stuff in Oncology now that is trying to make it kind of a safer space. So there's like signs that are hanging up around the club with a phone number on it, which is also active during when we have our parties. And if it's like an absolute emergency and you need to talk to someone like a night manager, you can text this phone number and they'll like try to help you the best that they can. We also have like buttons in the bathroom, so if there's an emergency, you know, you can click it and one of us can come and help you. But I think that, you know, the people that are watching this might appreciate it and to know that it's there.
Yeah, even if you're coming for regular nights to the club, it's the buttons are all through Ankali Club in the bathrooms, and the phone is usually with the night manager or the awareness team person during the night, so you can always contact someone if you need help or feel unsafe or whatever else, because for us it's the goal to create a space for people to let go of the reality kinda and know that they are taken care of and they can have fun, but responsibly, obviously, of course.
If you misuse it, then, you know, you're gonna be punished.
I think after this, some people might just press
Naughty.
it so we come and punish them.
No, please. And like, you know, please don't click it, because our security are so lovely and nice, and they get really stressed when they have to go stand in the bathroom and no one's answering them. And there's just like, you know, if you click it and run, it's not a doorbell, you know, it's not a game. You don't click it and run away. It's serious, so take it seriously. But yeah, like, I think this covers kind of safety in the club and like the steps that we're trying to take, and we hope that, you know, you feel safer within the spaces that we love and we enjoy and that we host our party in. I don't know, should we ask some questions? Should we talk about what's happening? Which one? What do you think we should do next?
Where are you going? Oh
Tell
my
me.
God. Well, we
Guide
started
me.
with the party. We can kind of continue maybe with what we're planning for our anniversary.
Yeah.
You probably don't even know, but it is happening. Official confirmation. We are celebrating 1 year already, which is insane.
It's very fast.
I don't know what happened and where the whole year
I blinked
went.
my eyes.
Literally. But maybe write down somewhere in your calendars the date. It's 28th of June. But be prepared. Don't go out of Prague. Don't go for any trips.
Please don't.
Stay with us. Come, have fun. We already mentioned that we're planning something special for the sensory room. But
we also have someone very special coming. We're not going to say who. We're not going to give anything else. But
yeah,
this person is awesome, and you definitely shouldn't miss it.
Yeah, and we are very excited to have them.
We're so excited. Yeah. So the 28th of June, we've already said we have a photo booth. We'll have the sensory stuff. You can expect everything normal. There is one thing that we missed to talk about that I would like to mention before we move on so we can thank everyone. We did, if you follow us on Instagram and you follow us on Telegram, you'll know that we had a cunt talk and market, or like a workshop and market. We had lovely vendors come and sell their beautiful things. I got this. It's my spoon ring. It's a spoon.
And it's a ring.
It's amazing. And it was made by such a cutie. So, like we have to shout them out. We had our lovely friends come and sell some clothes. We had some awesome tapestries. We had this top-notch dongs that brought these beautiful, handmade dildos and sex toys. And then we had our good friend Rosani come and do a body movement workshop.
Yeah, that happened after the party, and it was really nice to kind of reconnect with our bodies and ground ourselves. It was really a nice ending of a very intense week for us. It was lovely to see some people come just for the little body work session that we had. So yeah, thank you to everyone who joined us. It was a very special way to celebrate Women's Week.
like our consent talk was amazing. We loved it, but I would like to mention that most women do know about consent. This is something that we did notice, like if you're a man watching this, these consent talks is something that you should go to. They're usually super interesting, like it's open. And it's important to know about it. Like most women, like most of the people that came to our talk did know about it. But it was very nice. We learned more about boundaries and how to approach them better.
Our educator, Elia, really led the whole workshop with the idea of like training to say no and to set the boundaries. And it was really nice to see people getting into it and like actually reminding themselves on how it's done. But, of course, we do our parties for women, but we are always welcoming people for our education programs and workshops that we do. We'll welcome everyone because education should be available to, first of all, everyone. Secondly, it is important that it's not just inside of the bubble where you discuss the same thing and you kind of are already all on the same wave and you understand everything. So if you're a man and if you want to come for a talk, you're
always
welcome. Maybe if it's a more of an intimate workshop that will require you to have a partner to
we will
come
also
with
usually
you.
mention it within,
of course, but don't take us doing those talks as just women events don't take it as you being excluded because you're all
education is for everyone.
Yay. Knowledge.
The more you know. But so I just want to touch on that before we moved on. Like we said, 28th of June is our next edition, our anniversary. We hope that you all join us. Should we go on to some questions?
Yeah, I think maybe we can do something silly and a little change the mood.
Oh my God.
I wanted to ask you, keeping on with the idea of exploring sexuality and all of that, if you would have to gift someone a beginner's set of sex toys or kinky things or whatever, what would you put in the set?
I've actually done this before, and it went very well. They were very used, and I heard about it forever after. I'd say my go-to depends on your budget. Like if you're budget friendly, I'd maybe just do some like more simple things. Like I'd always give a butt plug, always, and usually I'd give a cute one with like a stone on it, like a pink stone, so they can be accessorized. And then I usually I always try to have like One thing that I think everyone should have, which is a butt plug. I think it's fun. It brings something new into it, and it can be used for anyone. And then I usually choose a whip. It depends on if it's like budget friendly or more expensive, but usually something cute. Usually it's pink as well. Almost everything that I buy is pink. And then handcuffs, always furry pink. And sex dice.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if I have a good budget, usually I'll throw in a vibrator. But in this economy, you're gonna have to buy your own sex toys, babe. Like from Top Notch Dongs.
For example.
Yeah, for example. What about you? What would you gift?
Depends kind of for what. If they want to...
And for who.
Yeah, and for who. Depends, like, if they want to kind of make their sex life more fun, or they want to explore kink, or something like this. Because, like, if it's just making sex life more fun, then, like, fluffy handcuffs, like a very... probably a couple's vibrator, because it's very convenient. You can do a lot of things that in
Or if
out.
you're crazy, you can get a double-ended dildo.
Or, yeah, it's a very interesting way to start with exploration because it's a beginner set. But if you really want to be in touch with your partner, maybe be connected to your partner, maybe that's the goal.
Sure.
Maybe also probably nipple clamps. The super easy thing. Or like a small candle that is like a medium temperature. Or like another thing, maybe oil candle, because it kind of gives this idea of what wax play can be, but you're just like dripping oil on each other and you can give a massage, and it's very like
So it's just
basic. It's like a candle, but when you light it up, it melts the oil in it and you just pour it. It's
wow. I'm amazed. I love women in STEM.
But it also like smells very nice, and you can give a massage if you like being touched.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's like for super, like, I don't know, just like doing something more with your sex life. But if it's like kink beginners, then it's definitely
Ball gag.
ropes, a whip, but not like, cause like the small ones, for everyone, if you didn't know, like actually the small whips there, it's the genital whips. They're not for anywhere else on your body. This is why they're so small and gentle and soft, because they're for genitals, and you can't really actually hurt anyone with this. So if we're going into like testing BDSM and like actually doing something that is painful, then it should be like a proper whip, like on the heavier side.
You heard her.
Yeah, because like the point is not to like give it like tiny little.
It's not a little.
Like, no, it has to be like a
whip.
like that is like very heavy. Otherwise, it's what are you
Like
doing?
It usually is like, I don't know, but I like when it leaves a mark. If
For
it doesn't leave a mark, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, and for that you need a heavy one, and probably with like a lot of the, I don't know how to call them, like the
Tassels?
Okay, tassels.
I'm pretty sure it's a tassel.
And maybe a couple of candles, because like you cover all of the basic ways on how to hurt someone in BDSM. It's do something of like power plates, tying, hitting, or like wax. So, and then you have psychological play, but you don't need any tools for that.
Just your beautiful mind.
Yeah, or wicked mind. It depends on who you're talking to. So yeah, that's where I would go. I need more information before I can create this set. Should I start a business like this? You come to me and you tell me what
should
you
you
need.
do surprise boxes?
Oh my god.
Mystery bag. One box. It's like a Sunny Angel with sex toys. Are you kidding me? I'm in. Let's do it. Don't take my idea.
Or invest in ours.
We're always looking for investors if you've got deep pockets and money to spend.
Bling bling.
Should I go on with a question?
Please ask me. Just don't ask that question.
All of my questions are bad. None of them are good.
I'm quivering. Please ask me.
What's a slutty little skill you're proud of? Tell me, what's a slutty little skill that you're proud of?
have so many to choose from.
I'm a slut.
I'm a slut. Yeah, I have
Every
a lot of,
skill
and
she has is
and
slutty.
I'm skilled. So like,
She is. She works.
and probably I will keep it to myself. No comment.
It's a secret.
You can find out by like other ways, not asking.
I'm really good at oral sex. Time out. Someone had to answer.
Okay.
I think it's your question.
You mean I'm asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just asked this one and answered it.
Well, then it goes back to you because you already answered.
Great. I have one.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah, you can ask while I'm thinking about something else important that
Wow,
you
I see
have
you're
to
not
ask.
prepped.
Well, we had to fire out my first question.
Like, who did you fire?
No, the question.
Me?
Fired.
I gotta go.
Oral was too good.
She's mad because now she knows I give really good oral, and she doesn't know from personal experience, and she'll never know.
Yes, please.
This is our rule.
That's no.
We stay 5 feet apart because we're not gay.
Don't invite us to small jacuzzis, only to the ones where we can sit
Only a swimming pool.
5 feet apart.
Or we're gonna have to take turns. One of us will stand outside like this while the other one goes in. Only 2 minutes or only 3 minutes each.
3-minute rule.
Yeah.
Okay. One is in the jacuzzi, the other one is smoking out, and then we switch.
And if a man's in there, 30 seconds.
So you cannot get hands in.
Not allowed.
Hands
only,
out of the
only
water.
with
Hands
women.
out of the water.
Only with women. If a woman's in there,
You sit for 30 seconds like this, and then you go out.
no, it's gonna be more like.
So how exactly did you learn to be good on oral? You know, I'm stuttering. I'm like so impressed with this information because I've never heard it before.
Well, with men, it's pretty easy.
It's true.
I mean, if you can't suck dick, like you just open your mouth more. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, watch some porn.
Don't watch porn. No, it's not.
Don't watch porn.
It's not the best thing. Like, not like
I think this is where I learned though. If I'm being quite honest
from
with you.
porn,
Yeah.
from like the horrible, disgusting porn. Like, where was Jesus?
Babe, I was like 9 years old and I looked up on my grandmother's computer 2 girls kissing.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping you would say 2 girls, 1 cup, because that's how I started.
No wonder you are the way you are. What the fuck?
No, but seriously, I think everyone okay, is it just me or your first porn that you've ever seen? Besides the light erotica that was shown on TV after midnight, the next step was 2 girls, 1 cup. Because you come to school and the boys are like, have you seen it? And they show it to you and you cannot consent or not consent. You're being shown it. Huh?
You're older than me.
So what? It stopped existing? No one was showing you
Like,
2 girls, 1 cup? Wow.
I found it, but I was like...
The youth is
also, babe, I'm Mormon. Like, this is like, so you've got to dive deep for that. Because the boys are scared.
Yeah, no, that's how for most of us it started, like from trauma, from
honestly,
like. There is also another video where the guy puts a glass jar up his ass. Yeah, and this is like the 2 you start with usually, and you get traumatized, and then you're like, wow, sex is scary.
See, like I think my first experience with like real, like not real porn, but like porn was Tumblr.
Oh, so you got the tasteful
Yeah,
ones.
Are you kidding me?
She's
Like,
cultured, guys. Wow.
Yeah, like I really like if Tumblr was here, I'd.
If Tumblr was here.
Yeah, is Tumblr not a thing anymore?
I think it's coming back.
It's not gonna be the same.
Well, yeah, but
I'm not gonna see full porn videos on Tumblr now.
Yeah, true.
but I will on Reddit.
That were the days. Genuinely. Tumblr was incredible.
I love when the internet wasn't soft.
Oh my god, what is the craziest fanfiction you've ever read? Were you the fanfic girl?
I can't read. I'm kidding.
Not even like
No.
what's it called? Like there is
Like
a
Wattpad.
yeah, but there is like a word for it, like the
Smut.
yeah, that one. You kids and your terminologies.
I love smut. I don't know. Maybe.
So you were like growing up, no? Wasn't the thing?
Not really.
Wow.
Like for me, it's porn.
You think? I think I was
Like
destined.
I don't like my like reading and like comprehension skills. Like I'm like really like I have extremely terrible ADHD and it's hard for me to focus. So, like
Well, I think I was destined to be a fanfic girl when I was growing up because
I definitely read some fanfic about like One Direction.
oh.
Without a doubt. I think it was like one of the because I think I just looked it up and it was there. But I definitely didn't go searching for it.
I was like, I think 7 or
Oh,
whoa.
that's a lie.
Oh.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Angel.
Yeah. That's a good choice. I don't think I've ever read actually. Oh no, that's not true. I read. Yeah.
So you weren't fanfic.
I was. Have you seen me?
Yeah,
I
that's why was
obviously
shocked.
looked like I was bullied, and I was so like, of course I was reading fanfiction. Like, hello, I was a teenager when Twilight came out. Like, fanfiction was,
Hardcore.
yeah. And I think what I was trying to say that I was destined to be a fanfic girl because when I was 7 or 8, I was at my grandmother's cousin, whatever, village house, like dacha. I don't know.
Cottage?
Yeah, like summer cottage, but it's not
Summer house?
Yeah, it's not like it's
But not like
when
rich people summer house?
Yeah. Because when you say
like
summer cottage or summer house, it sounds so fucking fancy, and it's just like a wooden sad ass building, Like, well, not sad ass. Okay, it's it's quite like fine.
Culture filled.
Yeah, but it's like for summer basically. You grow vegetables there and whatever. So in her bookshelves, I found those, like the erotic novels for older women.
Of course you did.
And I was like already like I love to read because I'm special in my brain, so I learned reading too fast, and this was like instead of friends I was reading instead of making friends. And that's okay. No, I'm so happy that I didn't become like friends with the people around me.
Babe, that's autism.
Yeah, well, don't call me out like this. Like, hello.
Oh my god, like no one knows. Shocker.
Boo, undiagnosed. Anyway, and this is what I read, and I think this is from where I have the fucking king for like the older men in power, because like that's literally the first like experience with any kind of like erotic or sexual things was the book about girl. I think she was working for her boss's secretary, and he was older, and he like seduced her, and he was her first man or whatever.
Wow.
I was 7.
I'm so
I was
happy for you,
7 when
but
I
I'm
was
also
reading this.
utterly disgusted.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Men in power is like, I'm dry. Like, no.
Yeah, no, it's just fun. Like I love being not in control, and for that you need a man that is like.
Yeah, you're
can be
older
in
though.
control. Yeah.
Like, older than, like you're a grown. Like for me, like I don't look at myself like a grown adult. I am, but I don't look at it. So like for me, like an older guy, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Okay, like listen, I was much younger than you when I was started being attracted to like really older men. So it's like
you weren't much younger than me when you started fucking them.
No,
so
I'm not saying that it was like I'm saying that it's not like because I'm older. It's just because I'm.
No, yeah, I know.
I'm special.
That's not what I meant. I mean,
I'm really curious if I never read this book, what if something
normal life you'd live?
No, my parents would not let me live a normal life.
No.
It would always be a special life, but I'm just curious if the kinks would be different, if I would discover something else first. Thank God I didn't discover something like about bestiality or, can you imagine?
I'm telling you, like, listen, I've had conversations with people. I'm trying to be open, really. Like, I understand expressing yourself, but if you ever put on a fursuit, I will end cunt.
Oh, no. If you ever put, like, no. No,
Like,
I'm like, it's not just we're ending content, I'm ending my friendship with you.
Yeah,
If
like,
you
I'm
become
gonna
a
block you in
fur,
real life, you come up to me. We work in the same place. You come up to me, I'm literally, you could speak to me. My head's gonna be like this.
literally, like, no.
And I support people.
Oh.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Just like I know we're not the same type of people, so we could never be friends. Like, but I'm never gonna stop you from expressing yourself. But I will stop her from expressing herself. I won't even stop her. I'll just never talk to her again.
Yeah, it's just if you ever become that type of person, I don't think we'll be possible. It's just.
And I'm not saying it's
no.
I really like. I don't feel like it's you're not. It's just like such different type of people.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, I'm just not this type of person.
We're not gonna be able to be friends. We're too hateful.
And you don't want to be my friend. Like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, like, you don't. I'm a terrible person.
Yes, she is.
And that's why we're friends.
Exactly.
Because we're both pieces of shit.
And haters.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about some kind of like pet peeves on in like sexual life or like on the dance floor or like any pet peeves that you have. And like I think furries is not a pet peeve. It's much more than that. It's just
no, it's like a deep hatred. But like not for the person, for the fursuit itself. Because for me, like I've had open conversations with people and like they tell me that it's like, you know, a way for them to express themselves in a way that's not showing themselves, whatever. Like, I understand that. Like,
I just don't understand when it becomes sexual. That's where I'm a little bit.
Because for me, like, I look at it and I feel bestiality vibes. Mm-hmm. But, like, I know that it's not that. I know that their intention is not that. So, for me, it's just misinformation, I think. I just don't know anything about it. And I don't need to. But I support you. Okay, enough of that.
She's a liar. Such a liar.
No, I'm not. Okay, so a pet peeve. With women, like, I'm going to go with my dating experience with men and women because it's different. With women, my biggest pet peeve with dating is over flirting with friends. I am a queer woman. Usually if I'm talking to you in a flirty way, I want to fuck. And it's really sad to really kind of feel like you have a connection with someone and then them find out like you're just friends or like, you know, this wasn't like the vibe that they were giving the intention of, or, you know, it's hard. So just like, I think for me, like kind of a note or a tip, be a bit more mindful if you have queer women in your life. 'Cause it's hard. It's already hard enough dating as a woman. We don't need our friends to make it even more confusing. And with men, acting stupid. Like, it's not just like general, like whatever. It's like making plans and acting stupid. Like, you are asking me to do so, like you want to do something, but then you give no information. Why are you asking me out and I have to plan it? What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. And like most of the dating apps I'm on, or the people that I meet are like usually like kink related. It's usually through sex app. So like, please.
Oh my God, you said the word sex app and I instantly, like, my brain. People, I'm shaking, I need to say something. People that use Field as a dating app, you should generally look in the mirror and tell to yourself that you're a fucking asshole. Because this is an app for people who find partners for sex, kink things, BDSM, whatever. It's not a dating app. It's not your fucking Bumble. Stop looking for friends on Field. What is your issue?
Yeah, like if you have a Field profile and it says not looking for anything sexual, just looking for friends, I'm going to block and report you.
Literally.
Get your friendship looking ass off of Field. Truly, please.
Like, yeah, like at first it was up for kinksters, and yes, it wasn't a lot of people on it here in Prague, but it were people somehow involved in BDSM scene or interested or wanting to explore, and it was like very sexual. Then fucking couples that are looking for a third came in, and it became really like oversaturated with this shit. Then straight men that are looking for, more promiscuous women, because apparently being comfortable with your sexuality means that you are more promiscuous, but whatever, came in, and they are aggressively looking for one-night stands and just slapping ethical non-monogamy just for the sake of it into their bio. And also they are looking for deep conversations.
Deep connections.
And deep connections, yeah.
Deep and meaningful connections.
Oh my god.
There's nothing deep or meaningful about this connection right now.
Yeah, we're trying to have sex and maybe kinky sex. Like, it's not deep or meaningful. Like,
go
fuck yourself.
We're not saying that you can't meet someone on field. Like, I've met really cool people, but I'm sure as shit not going out with them and being like, oh, well, it was lovely meeting you. Let's have sex maybe on the 5th date. Like, no. You fuck and then maybe meet them and they're nice and, something moves forward. But please.
Yeah, like, there's already Tinder, there is Bumble, there is Hinge, there are so many options.
Maybe, and if you're so down bad, you could even get on Hot or Not.
Badu.
Oh, no! No! Criminal!
Well, if you're desperate,
Prague is so dry right now, I might just have
Mamba.
I'm not getting nothing.
Yeah, so now, after this stupid-ass straight man came in, everyone else. Now it's just a fucking dating app. And, why?
Let's just not.
Like, please. It's just so annoying. Because, I have to swipe so much through people. I'm trying to find someone.
I go 1, 2, 3, close the app.
Close app, literally. Like, ugh. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Hater mode, activate.
So what else do we have to talk shit about?
What else do I fucking hate?
But yeah. So, some points that we just went over in case you got lost in the giggles. No dating apps for friends. Especially, not dating apps. No, that too. Don't get on Bumble and text me as a fucking friend.
Yeah,
please.
you can go.
Unless
Bumble has
besties, and I know that you're downloading it, and it's a different vibe. But if you're a random friend that I've maybe seen at the club a couple of weekends, and you match with me, I want to fuck. I'm not doing it because I want to talk. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you on Instagram.
Exactly. If I want to talk to you, I will talk to you. If I'm matching with you on any dating apps or whatever, please.
I thought this was just logic.
Yeah, me too, but apparently not.
But I think it's logic from women and not logic from men. Because the women that I've matched with on Bumble that are friends have wanted to fuck me. But the men that have matched with me on Bumble are like, oh my God, how are you?
Yeah. Good to see you here. How is Bumble for you? Kill yourself.
Oh my God, it reminds me of my very dear friend that got a message on Bumble, and this guy said, I've seen you here for a long time. Please, you're never gonna get laid if you ever do this shit again. I'm crying.
Wow. Oh my God.
She literally said it's time. It's time. It's so criminal.
Yeah, dating life in Prague, huh?
Yeah, it's really rough out here. Oh, should I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
We only have 10 more minutes.
We start later now. Mr. Stream Manager.
5 minutes? Keep going? Okay. He said roll it.
We keep rolling.
We have our favorite stream manager doing it for us. He's our star. His name is Quentin.
But he's a man, so we cannot show him to
Yeah,
you.
He's not allowed.
He's not here, pretend he's not here.
The only reason we know he's here is because we can hear him giggling and his hand motions.
Okay, get on with it. Get on with it.
Okay, I have a question that I want to say for the very end. Actually, no, I won't save it for the very end. I'll just say it now. This is just fun. I watch a lot of reality TV. I don't know if you guys do. It's my favorite. So I was thinking about different reality TV shows and what do you think, if we were to be a reality TV show, what do you think would be our reality TV show?
Jersey Shore.
Okay, JWoww. I think I'd be Snooki, you'd be JWoww.
Literally.
Yes. Yes. Gym, tan, laundry.
Oh my
GTO.
god! I just like we would look so good with just this. Oh, the hair and the makeup.
I want to look
Mm.
like utter trash.
Yeah,
But
it will fit us so well.
imagine leopard print, like
Oh my god! Can you imagine our beautiful
boots with the
friends?
fur.
Our beautiful friends looking like Polly D. Like
Wow,
that's
my dream.
just a dream. Yeah.
that's my dream. Like really. Who would be our t-shirt shop owner? Siddle or Jonas?
Oh my god! Yeah. Can they both of them? It should
I
be
think
good
all
to-
of them are.
all
All of them, but together in one person. It'd be great. Yeah, I think Jersey Shore is a great answer. This is also my answer. I love Jersey Shore. It's one of my favorite.
I think that, or if we're going kind of with the theme of it being a play party and wherever, it could be Temptation Island.
Whatever.
Like, I mean, if we're focusing on that, on it being a play party, not just a fun party, then I think it can be like Temptation Island or Love
Oh, I
Island.
thought you were gonna say Big Brother.
Because we are always watching. I don't know why.
We have cameras.
The Polaroid ones for the photo booth.
You don't have cameras, but we do.
No, but why Big Brother?
I don't know. It's just the first thing that popped in my head. I've also
Jesus.
seen it. I don't know anything about it.
We just eliminate people through the night until the strongest one stays, and we name them the cunt. The big cunt. That's how it goes, if you didn't know. No, I just thought that
What's the prize though? Your hymen grows back?
Wow. But is it the prize?
Losing your virginity again.
Is it a prize for anyone? Like,
don't
do
know.
you want it back? Like, hello? I've never in my life thought about.
I don't know, but I was on Facebook and there was this woman that was literally asking for a doctor to do a hymen reconstruction surgery.
Okay, did she explain why she wants to do it?
Yeah, because her husband, she got remarried.
And what, he really wants to pop the cherry?
I got really like. It just seems like for me, like it's something so small. Like, how much money would it cost to have them put a new hymen in? Like, and also, like, what do they make it out of? I'm so confused. Like, what is a hymen reconstruction surgery?
Duct tape the entrance.
they could put a little, like, what, like one of a red ribbon.
Cut it.
Next edition of Cunt, we're doing hymen reconstruction surgeries. For all of our girls that want to feel holy
We're
again.
extending the sensory corner, guys.
Medic on site.
Wow. I'm just trying to, wow. I just never, ever, ever in my life, I ever had the thought, I wish I was a virgin now. Like, you know, it never popped into my head. Really?
I've had some pretty terrible sex. And I was like, shocker, it was with men.
Yeah, well, no. Usually, I just wish I didn't have this sex and not just like
No,
grows
like,
back.
I had one time this British guy come from the UK. Bless his soul. Really like.
Oh my god, my worst sex was a British guy.
Shocker.
Too.
The lads let us down. Yet again. Like, fuck. Really? He, like, we finished? Keep my record speed. Record. I literally looked at him. I was like, it's time to get dressed and go. I'm like, I need some time alone. I need to process what the fuck I just put myself through.
In the shower like this.
I'm pretty sure I just like stared at the ceiling for the next 4 hours.
Aw.
Yeah, it was just like, and it wasn't even like bad. It was just like so shocking. Cause I'm like, wow. And like, he was like fully like, thought it was normal.
Oh.
I was like, wow, these women that you're having sex with are feeding into your delusions.
This is so scary.
And like, he didn't give anything. Like, if you're not good at having sex, like, be a giver. There's plenty of ways to stimulate.
Or like also fucking talk. hello,
like please.
like this is so easy. You can just ask a partner, what should I do to satisfy you? That's it.
But
Usually
also,
people
if
know
you're-
how their fucking bodies work.
If you're receiving something that you don't like, tell them.
Yeah.
Like communicate it. Like if someone's down there and they're not doing it right, I'm gonna say, why are you licking my fucking
Excuse me?
labia? What are you feeling down there? Because like if I can find it, you can find it.
Yeah, I don't even need to look to find like, hello, what's your problem? Oh.
I'm like appalled sometimes when I think about these sexual experiences.
Really, I don't know
But
how
never
we.
with a woman.
Yeah, no, I never had a horrible experience with a woman. It's always
Been like, wow, I want to throw flower petals at you. You're beautiful.
okay.
It has always been like that though. I'm just like, shh.
That was a good one.
I'm
Thanks.
like,
Bro, I used to do it a lot.
this is how I finished having sex with one of my fuck buddies. This fuck buddy I don't kiss. We go like this. We go, nice.
I used to do it a lot where I would just like, I would be like, good one. And it's really funny to watch the reaction of men because like they get really like flabbergasted by it. And
They're
it's
like-
like, bitch, relax. Like we just had sex. Like why are you so uptight?
Yeah, like release, babe. Was it not enough?
Yeah, I just like people should just relax a bit more.
Babe, unclench.
Yeah.
Let it go. Like,
Sex is not that scary and stressful. It's quite
it doesn't
actually.
if it is, then you shouldn't be having sex with whoever's making it feel like that.
Yeah, it's quite
It should be
relaxed and
fun.
funny, and sometimes very steamy, and sometimes not. But it's it's never like this type of experience. If it's like you're clenched, then change the
I better
partner.
let out a fucking giggle.
Huh?
If I'm fucking, I better let out a giggle.
Bro. If you start laughing while you're being fucked, then yeah, listen,
That was today's episode.
I have nothing to say after that.
And that's how you end it. That's how we do it.
We don't. We still have some time, I think.
Do we still have time? Yes? No?
Because we started later, no?
I don't know.
I don't know. We
We
can
like-
continue. We went over everything that we wanted to say?
I asked all my
All of
questions.
the super important points that we wanted to make?
There's one more question that I could ask you. But it's more about like consent and communication.
We don't want to talk about that shit here. Especially after such a happy ending.
I only give happy endings. Who do you think I am giving sad endings?
Happy and sad, but never mad.
What are we just doing promo now?
Literally.
Okay,
I was
now
going
in
to
the
say
last
like
5
on
minutes advertisements.
thank you to our sponsor.
Thank you to our sponsor. We love you dearly.
Our who? Mio. Our colleague.
Colleague.
Our one and only.
I feel like we're doing it in the streets. We could be someday. If you'd like that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We know you love feedback. You know we love feedback. Yeah, exactly.
We really did miss something very important
Super
because of the happy ending.
I'm gonna
Well, it
say.
was very impressive. Like
Don't
I
worry, I'll give you
literally forgot about everything. Tell.
Oh yeah. Now I have to because I was thinking about it again.
Damn.
No, so we love feedback, and it's kind of hard to keep track of everything on our Instagram. Like, we'll see messages, but by the time that we can get together and kind of talk about it, sometimes you guys delete them or they disappear, and like, it's hard to communicate over Instagram and hear your thoughts and stuff. So we'd really love to kind of have a new way to do it. Maybe Ksenia can talk you through it a bit.
Yeah, we are gonna start a Google form where you can just send us your thoughts about the party you went to. It can be something negative, it can be something positive, something you'd like us to improve, something you're missing, something you love so much that you wanted to stay there forever and ever and ever. Anything, because we would love to have this mean of communication to you, like one-on-one or through the Instagram, and to be able to hear your thoughts and opinions, because they're very important to us, and we would love to improve and be a better event and more welcoming event for everyone. So keep an eye on our Telegram. We will post the link to the form there, and
we'll also post it on our Instagram stories and like keep it updated, and you can, you know.
And if you have anything to tell us, please don't hesitate. Write us. We would love to hear it. Maybe we improve something and we change something before the anniversary, and you come to a more updated and a better space.
If there's something super big and you want to discuss it with us, like it's really hard to communicate online. Like we're always around. You can come and like talk to us. Like we're always open to have a conversation. If you see us out, like reach out. Talk to us. We'll try to like answer your questions to the best of our ability. Yeah. All right.
I think this is it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you for partying with us. Our slumber party.
Yeah, literally all shits and giggles today.
So we'll see you then on probably before then on Shella, but also on our anniversary.
Yeah.
On the 28th of June.
Can't wait.
Mark it in your calendar. Can't wait. Love you.